Good morning, everyone. Where the heck am I? I just finished at the hospital. I just got a text, which I have to check, because you're gonna hear some extra voices today, because we have a couple tiny people hanging out with us, and the slightly older people, because someone is feeling under the weather, and someone else stayed home from work to deal with them. We told Grandma. So, yeah. One of the voices you may or may not hear is going to be Mina. One of the voices you may or may not hear will be Lisa. And one of the voices you may or may not hear will be Fuzzy. Let's see how many times I shoot, because I'm trying to draw my bow because I've been playing Skyrim. I think we were up to 5 last session. We just got the ballistic weave, so we're going to go and check in at the um, 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 um. We're gonna go check in at the railroad peoples and finalize that, and then we're going to spend a while just trying to please Preston, because he's got a rough life and he needs me to do everything for him. I'll be back. I don't know why you didn't force the issue. Yeah, there was. It was tummy hurts.
The Commonwealth's a lot bigger than I realized.
Here, I'll pull her sleeves. She maneuvered around her head. Sit up, Mina. Hang on, kitten. Some on her pants. Yucky. Okay. Yeah, you're having a fun day, aren't you? Uh-huh. Yes.
better until you eat something, Tristan.
Pardon? Somewhere? Thought that was more for emergency.
No, we're not gonna lay down.
You gotta have something there, you know.
Oh, I'm sorry, Preston. I need to reload my game.
You want covers? You want covers?
Glad I saved it before that.
Oh, I gotta clean my jeans off. Hold on.
Oh, I can't dump that outside anymore. Oh. I don't want to play with super mutants. Can I get through here? Good morning, Dark Phase. You missed the excitement. You might hear in the background a tiny person named Mina, a tiny person named Lisa, number one, or a Fuzzy, because someone is having a sick day. And that would be a tiny person named Mina. So Fuzzy stayed home from work, because I've got to get to work later. And, because she stayed home from work, and because she's taking care of the tiny people, Fuzzy is, home with Mina and Lisa. So, poor little Mina can't keep anything down right now. That time I stopped myself from shooting. Uh-oh, I think he found me. Oh, he did find me. This is gonna... Stop it! Stop it! Be a nice person! Oh, I did not want to do this. I tried to avoid this. Hi, puppy. We have no idea what caused anything. Okay, Preston, we're gonna sit here quietly until they lose sight of us. Do I have any food? Or just stim packs? I just work here. Yes, I do. I worked a lot. Cleaned the whole place yesterday. I don't want to hear your noise. Yay, Grandma! Yeah, Grandma is in the area because it's almost Lisa's birthday. And she lives in Florida, so she can't come for the normal party. It's not your birthday, but I think that's when Grandma's gonna come over and celebrate your birthday. Let's see if this door... I'm pretty sure this door is trapped. Let's see if it's a trap I can disable from this side. Nope. I want the experience points from disabling it. I think after this, I'm going to start a Skyrim person. It'll be a separate broadcast, and I'm just gonna do character creation in the tutorial today. I can hardly wait until I'm good enough to make a silencer for my gun.
Wait, something's happening.
Yeah, I know, that's why I'm shooting at it. Thanks for your help, Preston. You're a peach. You are? Oh, you can't hear anything. No, I can't follow the Stormcloaks. They're way too racist. Not that I'm keen on, like religion modification, but racism beats that in my brain. See, growing up we were the other way around, and crackers or toast was the first food tried. Oh, I know. They definitely aren't high on my list. Yes, they both suck. Nobody is a very good side. But the blatant racism is just, that's where my line is, apparently. I should do one of the ones that waffles. I should support neither of them. And just negotiate for that part of the thing. Maybe I should do that.
Damn it! Are we in a minefield?
Most of the Commonwealth is a minefield, Preston. Is that the trap that was on that door? Hello, grenade. I'm in a house! Because some people are not nice.
That's it.
Yep, there's no bathroom skills in the entire Commonwealth that are not used for booby traps. Not a single one. So how have you been? How's your back? Oh no, Catboy's been trapped. And did you have a good Halloween? Oh, that sounds unpleasant for your back. And good job on Halloween. Mina dressed up as a piece of Halloween candy. Lisa dressed up as Catboy from PJ Masks. Um, Fuzzy was a transitioning vault ghoul. And I was Uncle Fester. And we went trick-or-treating, and we bought way too much candy. Like, apparently in the rich part of town, one person put on Facebook that they had 900 trick-or-treaters. We had maybe a couple dozen. So we've got like 2.5 bags of candy left. So I'm going to be putting on some weight.
There we go.
Blogs for people to read. This town's kind of depressing. I gave one kid basically dumped the entire bowl of Jolly Ranchers into their bag. And every kid after that got a full, solid, adult male handful of candy in their bag. We still had 2.5 bags of candy left. Sam's Club bags. They're like 3-pound bags. So, I think I'm going to take some to work.
Well, you will want that because so far you haven't been able to hold anything down.
What's wrong, Lisa?
Nice.
Lisa, you can sit next to me. You can't climb on me while I play. Because I don't want to shoot the wrong mutant by accident.
Why?
Because it'll make him sad. Is that a really bumpy road, Mina? I think she just hears murmuring I don't think she can hear Mina being cute and hilarious. Yes, I'm terrified. Mutant asked if I was scared. Do you dress up when you give out candy?
Got it.
Well, I am a little scared of this mutant because, if memory serves correctly, it's a super mutant that has a name and a rocket launcher. So, there is some reason for trepidation. Excuse me, my goodness. And apparently there's still some super mutant hounds. No, no one's here, shut up.
I think I got something over here.
You think so? As it runs past you? You're dumb, Preston.
Gonna splatter your brain. Here, this. Good shoot.
You're absolutely useless, Preston. A hound ran past you. You need to put more points in perception. He thought something was going on as the mutant hound pushed him out of the way, running past him to get me. What's going on?
She's eating a lot of crackers because she's hungry.
Yeah, well, crackers are delicious. Well, we'll see how it goes. We'll see if Daddy's home remedies that he grew up with or Mommy's home remedies that she grew up with win. And of course, if she does throw up, it'll be a tie. Thank you, Lisa. You're being very good. Oh, yesterday we went, one of the local high schools did a performance of Adam's Family. I don't know, his gun's invisible. Because he's too dumb and he lost sight of it probably, because he can't see giant mutant hounds pushing him. Oh, we went and saw a local high school rendition of the Addams Family musical last night. And it wasn't too bad. I mean, it was a local high school. So, you know. The kids did not go. They are nowhere near ready for a sit-down for 2.5 hours performance yet. Although they did have advertised at the theater in this school coming up in April, I think. Curious George. So we're going to try and remember to go to that. Or try to go to that. So we'll see how that goes. Well, Ryan Davies, first of all, good morning. And to stay with the boring theme, I was spending some time talking about the happenings in the boring household. So since I have, normally I'm alone when I broadcast these, but today I have a sick 2-year-old home instead of going to Grandma's because she's sick, and my wife Fuzzy is home taking care of her. Oh, good afternoon to you. And it's almost 9. It's a little after 9 here in the morning. But you might hear a 2-year-old in the background, or a 3-year-old in the background, or a 30-something-year-old in the background. Because while I'm normally alone, the whole bunch is here today. And, yeah. Well, how are things in the UK today? That's because you're right by the puke bucket, Lisa. Sorry. To all you people who aren't right by the puke bucket. It's gonna be better since you put trash in it. How cold is it there? And then I'm gonna have to do the conversion.
I'll be right back, Nina, okay?
Last night we had a high of 50 degrees Fahrenheit in the rain. She found a sock.
These are Lisa's. I'll go get you your own socks, okay?
And just so you know, Ryan, I spend a lot of time encumbered because I don't put anything down. I will carry this stuff until I sell it. And I'm hoping to make it to the railroad today to complete the ballistics weave. Hammer, can you please die? Thank you. I don't want to get shot with a rocket.
You're here. Stop hiding.
Thank you for missing. Ah, good. I think that was the last mutant around here. Porter of the Arctic. Yep. Well, I play this time every week, and last week we finished the mission from Pam to get the ballistics weave available for us, and we're walking back, and I accidentally triggered these guys, so I'm clearing them out on my way to the Old North Church. It's still practicing writing. Yeah. It's just following a train instead of tracing with your finger.
She was on a different game where it was the.
Oh. She's only allowed to use the stylus for practicing writing.
She got there. Doing it now.
Our 3-year-old is learning to write. She knows her alphabet pretty well. And Grandma got her some books for preschool to practice, and so she's been learning how to write. She has a couple games on her tablet where it's like, trace the letter. So it occurred to me that it might be a little better for her to use a stylus, so it's more like a pen or a pencil. So we got her a stylus, and she's been using that.
What are you going to do with that?
Build a settlement, Preston. I'm going to build a settlement with it. Really? I got one Nuka-Cade ticket? You Nuka people are so generous. At least it wasn't a plastic fork. Didn't mean to break it. Is it maybe just dead? What happened?
You okay? No, it's done. Stop starting.
It's too bad we don't live in Sault Ste. Marie anymore.
No.
There it gets cold. It's where we went to college. And in the winter it's not uncommon, it's not the normal temperature, but it's not uncommon to reach like a -40 with the wind chill. I know! They had an antique something. An antique table knife. It was probably Hammer's most prized possession. Yeah, they do bowl, so very sophisticated super mutants. They were even like working with the other super mutants. Did I get Hammer's recording? I'll play that. So Fuzzy can't read it.
Yeah, so.
Well, it should be captioned.
I gotta watch.
Human, did you make the machine work?
That is pretty cold. I will give you that, Ryan.
Good. Fist, this is Hammer. I got a human to make the machine work. We found a good place. Already has walls and water. Some human made a tiny room underground with many good things inside. Send more people so we can raid more. We give you these guns for trade. Okay, human. Make the machine stop recording now. Human! Not time for sleep! Stop bleeding and work the machine!
Your conversion must be off, Ryan.
Fine. Hammer will fix it!
Because 6 degrees Celsius is above freezing, and 21 degrees Fahrenheit is below freezing. It's gotta be like in the upper 30s or maybe low 40s. Because the equivalent of 0 Celsius is 32 degrees Fahrenheit. Let me look real quick. Because now I'm curious. Mr. Boring Gamer is nothing if not curious. That is 42.8 degrees Fahrenheit, according to Mr. Google. Which means you're 4 degrees Fahrenheit warmer than us right now. Sometimes conversions were somewhat of a specialty for me in high school. Many, many moons ago, I can still remember how many centimeters are in an inch. But I don't have the formula memorized for Celsius to Fahrenheit and vice versa. So I just Googled it. Because Google knows everything. Except the stuff it doesn't. Maybe you pushed the wrong button before. Yeah, it's 38 point something here. So. Just think how colorful it'll be. Orange.
Sweet.
Yes, we live in the U.S. in Michigan. Is where the Boring family lives.
Anything I can help carry?
That's it.
Where in the UK are you?
I have to go get more water. You're going to have to pay attention.
This town is so depressing in this game. I've always wanted to go to Europe at some point. Someday my wife wants to take us to Italy. She's been a couple times, but I have never been out of the country except to Canada. Oh, there's a tape to collect. Well, no longer part of the European Union, sort of. but it is still in Europe. Continentally speaking. And I know some countries and locations have different definitions of continents, but at least in school I was taught Europe, Asia, Australia, Antarctica, North America, and South America. So, I am aware of Brexit. My favorite news station is the BBC, because they're not as biased as most of the ones in this country. So, I do know a little bit. I don't know enough that I could tell you where Wales is in the UK, or the constituent parts of the UK, but, yeah. You've been here for more of it than me, but every time for me that she's been sick, she's complained about her stomach hurting first. Yeah. Oh, and Ryan, I mentioned this, I think, before you got here. I did just acquire for PS4 a copy of Skyrim from my lovely wife. So after I finish this, I will be starting and going through the introduction of a Skyrim character. I'm just going to do character creation and the intro until I get out of the cave. And then that'll be it for the day. But I'm on at the same time every Friday, if you are liking what you're seeing. But, like the name implies, I don't think it's a terribly exciting. I won't hold it against you if you don't want to watch regularly. Or ever again. But I also certainly won't mind if you want to like and subscribe and come back every week. Like our good friend Dark Phase.
That's a garbage can.
November 5th. What's November 5th? I'll be at work. I just work weekends, Friday through Monday. And that might be the day that Grandma is here to celebrate Mina's birthday. November 5th. It's Sunday. Is November 5th.
Remember the 5th of November.
Yeah, Guy Fawkes. Yeah, that's not really a thing in this country, I'm afraid. She is laying on me. You want Daddy to move a little so you can lay down on him, Mina? Okay, hang on. Come here. Mommy's getting the covers. There's your bunny on the covers.
I'm gonna put this close to you because I'm not. It's gonna be a crapshoot.
I left the room. I should have stayed in it. Oh, a master safe.
No, that's the Guy Fawkes thing. Remember the 5th of November. V for Vendetta. That's the only reason I know.
Yeah. Fuzzy, well, I'm not much better, I'll give you, but we mostly only know about the 5th of November from watching V for Vendetta.
Not a signal.
Yeah. Yeah, that's one of those.
Like how people get all bent out of shape that Navy is Thanksgiving is not the same time as American.
Yeah. I don't know if you can hear Fuzzy through the headphones, but she was just talking about how people get bent out of shape, that Canadian Thanksgiving and American Thanksgiving are on different days. Yeah, Canadians don't really get bent out of shape from what I've heard, but some Americans do. Stupid Americans. I'm quoting there. And of course, I doubt the UK celebrates July 4th for fairly obvious reasons. Yeah, at this point, they're probably rather happy that they don't have to deal with us anymore.
People used to live in every one of these houses. Families.
Okay, I think one house left. I'm not sure if I can get into this house. Then I can start slowly walking back to the railroad again.
No point in leaving after the scavenger.
So what do you do on bonfire night? Except I'm guessing there's a bonfire. I didn't hear what she's going to get.
Sweet.
So, it's celebrated much the same as 4th of July is celebrated here. Although the bonfires aren't as common here, but fireworks are definitely the big thing. Well, I hope you have a great bonfire. Well, that worked well. It's in your pajama drawer. You know who put it there.
Did I?
I didn't. I'm pretty sure that's where it is. The 3-year-old is trying to cheer up the 2-year-old by dressing up now. No, Christmas isn't long. Christmas, yeah, here in this country, I don't know about you guys, but we actually had Christmas stuff starting to go up in the stores in September. But yeah, next for us is Thanksgiving, which is the 3rd Thursday in November, if memory serves correctly. And then my family has a made-up holiday called Christgiving, because everybody's starting to get older and doing things with the in-laws and stuff, so we celebrate Christmas and Thanksgiving together as a family earlier in the day, earlier in the year, between Thanksgiving and Christmas, to just get our family stuff out of the way. And it's called Christgiving, but the new sister-in-law One of my brothers got married in July. Wait a little bit, Mina. Wait a little bit. My oldest brother got married in July, and his spouse used the term "Thanks, Miss," which I actually like better than Christgiving. I think it sounds a bit better. But regardless, that's coming up in mid-December. And then Christmas, of course. And my birthday is coming up right before Christmas, but it's so close to Christmas that we don't really have time to do anything for that. He said very bitterly. Traditionally, growing up, I remember as a child counting on the first snowfall that sticks to be on Thanksgiving Day. It was pretty reliable. But, Preston, what was I saying? And then there'll probably be snow on the ground through March. But, of course, that's changing these days. I'm not going to make it back to the church, because I only play this for an hour. Now I'm just hoping to get across the river before I have to get off. I have completed Fallout once, and I have completed Skyrim once. I tend to keep restarting, but this character that I'm playing for the internet is going to be played all the way through.
There we go.
Ooh. You too. Take care of yourself. Thanks for stopping by. I even get over there right now. I just saw a cooler over there between those two big things. I don't think I have the capabilities of getting over there at the moment. It's just gonna have to stay there forever. We'll get her a new one when she's feeling... Oh, great. I don't want to deal with you people right now. Where the heck is Preston? There's a reason I hate followers. I'm afraid I don't get the drifting noob. Oh. GT has gotta be gaming something. Yeah, gaming tag. I play under Mr. Boring Gamer. My wife does evenings here on the weekends sometimes under Fuzzy Ismit. The word fuzzy. And I guess Ismit is some town in Italy that she thought would be funny, so she's Fuzzy Ismet from high school. And the wife and I play on PS4, if that makes a difference. But she'll go back and forth between Twitch and YouTube. I stay on YouTube. Right now she's doing Far Cry Primal, which we're borrowing from one of my brothers. This was not a good route to select. That must be where the nuclear is. Let's have some Radaway. If only I could cook up my mutant hounds. We tried to win an Xbox on the Taco Bell, but we didn't win. We're losers. Okay, that Protectron isn't hostile. Let's see if we have a power armor frame up here. I think there is. Yep, there it is. I'm gonna get power armory. Pardon? Yes. Yep. That bad, huh, Brian? You gotta count down how long till I leave. Oh, it looks like it's mostly intact. It just needs legs. You need a fusion core. Pardon? It might have been hooray that the power armor was there. Snake. Okay, where's the bridge? We gotta get across the river. You and your logic. Okay, it's gotta be over here because I'm pointed right at it. Yeah, we haven't been doing a whole lot of modding because that turns off the trophies if you use mods. We have been using the new Creation Club thing, but we're not spending money on it, so we've only gotten the things that have come out free and that we've noticed have come out. So that's currently limited to a few paint jobs for power armor. Someday we'll turn on mods, but not right now. What did you see Ellie do, Lisa? Oh. So we've learned slurping of applesauce from our cousin. Apparently. Is she asleep? Working on it? You wanna lay down more, Nina? I'll take that as a no. Yeah, darn Carla. Here, Nina, I'm gonna lay you down more, okay? The 2-year-old is working on falling asleep on my lap. I'll be happy if she stops throwing up. I always remove my fusion cores from my power armor. And I'm sorry, but I will laugh. I don't mean to make you unhappy, dear lady, but... Oh, we have all the DLCs. When we got Fallout, the wife is a huge Fallout fan, so we got the season pass when we got the game. So we have all the oh dear lord. I lived! I'm surprised I lived.
I think he'll press.
He'll get up in a little bit. There's no enemies around. He'll be fine. Good thing I didn't have legs on this power armor because I'd be gone now. Okay, how do I get to the railroad from here? Yep. Well, kids, I'm going to call it a day. As soon as we see, he's saying he has those ones.
I know, the two best ones are Farmart.
Yep. So, I'm going to get off. If you want to stay tuned, I'm going to switch discs and turn on Skyrim and start a character over there. So, hopefully I'll see you. But if I don't, have a great day. Like and subscribe and keep coming back, because same bat time, same bat channel every week.
Hopefully Sans
Hopefully sans diseased children.